Hello and welcome. So I'm going to have a look at the Times Quick Cryptic, and this is being published on Monday the 23rd of December 2024. It's been set by Pedro. A little look back in my record shows Pedro is not one of my better setters. I mean, they've done 14 puzzles. This is their 15th puzzle of the year, so which is about normal for the setters to do just over one a month. Now they've got the Saturdays in there as well. And I'm six. I've done eight successes and 6 kind of fails. But 2 of the last 3 I've quit on. Last one was only 13 minutes old, so not sure how this is going to go. I don't think there's anything more to say. Just better to get up, crack on. So let's go. French food that is to the rear of the British. That is, i.e., yeah. Popular group with leader away, failing to perform. Popular group in something, failing to perform. Oppose wild jumping jack abandons. Oppose wild jumping jack abandons. Former lover is an X. Abandoned bottle almost free. X. Abandoned bottle. Free can be rid, I suppose. Group of hunters. Satisfied bagging tail of grouse. So there's an E going into some word. Group of hunters. Satisfied is met. Meat? Is that a meat? Okay, I'm going to put meat there. I'm not sure about that. Group of hunters. Weird word. Road marker from motorway with large English letters. Large English, so that's mile, I suppose. Road marker is a milestone. Letters, mile. The M1, large English, and then letters, mile. Is it mile or mile? Let's put mile there. Oh, just as a placeholder. Board concealing power, provided working ignitions. Board, that's drilled. Concealing power would be put a P into a word. Provided by working munitions. Cool. Working is on. Munitions is an arsenal. Web program beginning to harm 2 things. H. Web programs are. Is it web? P for program, harm 2 things. Golly. Church expert accepting new risk. So, church, CH. Chance, risk, yep. Liberal American backed attempt with passion. Lusty. No, not lusty. What passion does. Backed attempt. Lustry. Luster. Attempt is a try. Liberal is L. US could be American. LA. Try. Where's my other letter going from? Backed attempt. With passion. Let's try round Sydney. Off balance. Round Sydney. Off balance. And the wording included makes me feel like there should be a hidden word in there with something like Sydney in there, but I can't see anything to indicate there's a hidden word. So, right to deploy plan. Is that double def? Right is your deploy plan. I don't think there's an anagram. Is there a right? Golly, that hasn't gone well at all. Just chance. A mile. An X. Top politician going to European film debut. Premiere. Okay. Oh, maybe I've got meat as well. Yep. Luster, going off in sequel. That's just an anagram, isn't it? Result. Really? Oh my word. Is this what we've come to today? I'm going to go with that being a result. Let's have a look at skin. French. Brie, yes. That is to the... what? That is i.e. British is BR in this case. Oppose. Wild jumping Jack abandons. I'm going to come back to that. Oral statement of offender on Monday is spicy stuff. Is that cardamom? That'd be a spice, wouldn't it? Cardamom. Oral statement is testimony, offender. So oral statement might be a sound like. On Monday makes me think that's on mon, which cinnamon. Cinnamon? Maybe? I'm not feeling very comfortable with this. Create market that's failing regularly. Filna. Regularly surely is just a... He's looking for me to... create market that's... oh, it's a bear market. Is it a bear market falling? Create bear. Doesn't seem very likely. Looks up to take in introduction of theatrical Hollywood star. Looks up to take introduction of T. Or take introduction of theatrical, which is T. Maybe TH. Introductions would be TH. I think Hollywood star. It can't be stairs, can it? You've got star in the end of the thing. Concession securing a TV series. Concession securing a. Concession is a soap. My word. Good luck everybody on this one if you're trying it. That's like example or something, but almost free. Exempt. EMPT. Empty. Yeah. Abandoned bottle almost is an empty. Blimey. Bet political advisor will keep source of scandal in reserve. Bet. Political advisor is a... I don't know if it's that... I can't remember what they are. SPAD. I think there's a SPAD in this case. It could be that Mill's wrong here. Could be there's a lot wrong here, if I'm honest. Sort of comic. Artist is funny. That looks like a simple anagram of artist is. Apart from that, I've got... okay, that may not be right, actually, that bit there. Artist is... so we're talking about a comic artist, or are we talking about a comic, in like the Beano? TTS, assuming that is actually an anagram. Maybe it isn't. Doesn't feel like it should be an anagram with those letters. Artist is, so two eyes. Satirist. I think that is satire. Okay, sort of comic satirist. I think that fits. Satirist. Yep. Hurrah. Wordplay is hard to beat. Okay. Negative comment involving the French. Debut for Ravel. This piece. So you'd think that's... well, I don't know what a negative comment is, but the French is le. Debut for Ravel would be R. That's helpful. LA or LE in there somewhere? No. Or les. But I can't be N. Nay. This piece, no. Ring Houses of Parliament initially about nothing. Hoop. Okay, there's a decent QC clue at last. Limits or borders of European domains. I mean, it's edge limits. No. Borders of European domains. Could be edge, but I can't see domains and limits. Words got S's on them, so should be ends. Yes, ends. European domains. The borders of those words, quite simply. Okay, that's kind of gone a bit better. If that's cinnamon, oppose. Oppose wild jumping jack abandons. Buh. Board concealing power provided by working munitions. No. What I've got over here. What's this? Bet, political advisor. If you lay a bet, I don't know if that's. So I'll get this one up here first, see if that helps me out on these two downs. Popular, well, I've guessed it's in, but I don't really know, do I? Group with leader away. I mean, groups can be so many different things. Failing to perform is in. I don't know. Create market that's failing regularly. I'm happy with exempt at last. At least I'm. Create is to. Is it failing or falling? It's failing. Market that's create market that's failing regularly. And regularly normally means take the alternate letters, but the only E we've got is, well, we've got R, A, E, A, C, E, T, M. So we go E, R, M, T. Doesn't really work. Looks up to take in introduction of theatrical Hollywood star. I don't know if we're looking for a particular one here. If it's a particular name, then it's going to be difficult, isn't it? And looks up would be S, maybe. Looks up is. Looks up. I mean, looks up could, I suppose, be to, if you look in a directory or something. Oh my. Popular group. I think it's mile there, but I'm not convinced. Yeah, it must be mile there because the mile. Why can I not biff that mile? Road marker from motorway with large English. Motorway is M1, large English is LE, mile. But web program. Beginning to harm two things. Well, there's a T from two things. Beginning to harm. Bot. Was that bot? If that was bot, I think it probably is. Can't see that being bot, really. If I'm honest, I can't see how that would be bot, but I think that's the only word I can think of that might fit. Negative comment would be bar. La. Ballady? Doesn't quite work. Ballad. Ballad is double L, isn't it? That isn't. I'm just going off on a bit random here. Right to deploy plan. Oh my. I don't even know that LA's right. They're really liberal. Liberal could be there. That must be a try, mustn't it? Oh, I'm fairly comfortable with that being a try, given that lustry, is that a word? Lustry? I mean, not convinced by it, but okay, let's go with that. And then that becomes bet political advisor will keep source of scandal in reserve. The ran round Sydney. Is that an anagram of Sydney then? Off balance. Sydney's got O. R O. Off balance would be Ron. No, not round. Can it be run? That'd be run would be R. Round Sydney. Off balance. But I do think there's an anagram there somewhere. I don't know what it is. Wordplay is hard to bear. Puns, I think. Punish. Pun is hard. H. Oh, okay, that helps out my Sydney theory. Not much, but I'm just going to swig a tea. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back now. I mean that. I can't think what off balance will be there though. Okay, this one's got its P now for power. Board is just ends in ED, doesn't it? Working munitions. Working is on though. Provided by P. Pwned. Weaponed. Weaponed, I think that is. So board would be, I don't know what board would be. Weeped. Don't really like it. Got that one dodgy, that one dodgy, that one dodgy. Bet political advisor. I'm not sure about cinnamon. Mile. Bet political advisor. Maybe miles wrong. We'll keep source of scandal in reserve. Is that weaponry? Weary. Board. Okay, yeah, weaponry. So weary with PON in it. Board weary. Okay, so that must be lay. If it's an L. Lay odds. No. I bet is to lay odds, which doesn't fit, unfortunately. Lay evens, I don't know if that's allowed as a word. And why would it be? If it was political advisor, liberal American. I'm beginning just to chuck in words now, really, with no sense of truth as to whether they work or not. Mild case. Letters. Post. Golly, that was easy. Milepost. Not that anyone's used a milepost in how many years? I mean, that suggests the mon is right. I think that can only be lay. So if you bet, you lay something, I think. Scandal. Sort of scandal. In reserve, lay. Lay back, lay aside. Lay aside, I think. Aid with an A, an S in it. Lay aside. Oh gosh, what's this? Considered. Ran off. Ran round. Sydney. Off balance. Okay, that. Assuming everything's right there, which all for once does look right. Who punish ends? And I guess lay aside. All seem right. Off balance. Lopsided. Would fit there. Why is that lopsided? No idea. Ran, round. I mean, lopsided is off balance, is why I'm going for it. Sid is Sydney. Oh golly, really? And loped is ran round. Okay. Yeah. Liberal. American. Sultry. Sultry. US. L. There. L. US backwards. Okay, that's passion. Yep. Give myself that. That's either LA or LE or LS. LA. Negative comment involving the French. This piece. It's all chess pieces. Castle or rook. Bishop. Pawn. Knight. King, queen. Don't think it's that kind of piece. Is it just the name of a piece of music? This was about a map plan, wasn't it? Right to try a plan, deploy plan is right. Ruse, RUs. Okay, fair enough. LAREY, celery. Negative. Oh, why have I got a Y in there? Why I don't quite understand why I've been putting a Y on there. LEA or LAR. Nay. Nallery. That's what I was trying to think of. This piece. Negative comment. Nay. No. Bar. I don't even know if that's LA or LE. That's trouble. At least I've got back to the point where I can actually put everything on the screen. So this one, which I think was bot. Blah. Boo. Bolero. Okay, boo. Bolero. I think it has to be bot. Beginning to harm two things. And again, bot is bot with H on the end, both. Okay, golly, okay, feeling a bit happier now. Just this bit up here that's a bit of a problem, really. If I could get that to confirm meet and result. Group of hunters, can't be hunting, can it? Satisfied is met normally. Tail of grouse is knee. So I think that's a meet, but I don't know. And that would become a result for a sequel, which I'm not overly happy with, but okay. Oppose would then be oppose wild jumping jack abandons. Just I've got no feel for what that clue was. I mean, you can't abandon jack. Put just the J and the K in somewhere, can you? Oral statement as offender on Monday. I think it's cinnamon. cinnamon, cinnamon. Offender, cinnamon, cinnamon. Yeah, not very happy about that, but I can sort of see what's going on there. So what do we got here? Create market that's failing regularly. Create is to okay. Oh, we got the P in there, haven't we, for milepost? Looks up, appears. To take introduction of theatrical. Yeah, Meryl. It's good old Meryl Streep, isn't it? Peers upwards with a T for intro to give us Meryl Streep. In Votion, in failing to perform, in proper group is a sect, in action, action and faction, yeah. In action and faction, okay, I'm getting there. Create market that's regularly failing regularly. Golly, if I could read. Failing regularly. Made market make make. Create is to make. Market that's failing regularly is kind of make without the RT in it. Let's see if I'm going to put cinnamon there because I think that's right. I think I'm going to put. Maybe I'm going to take cinnamon out just until I get this word here. Oppose. Jackman. Okay, okay. So Jacobanners just means take a J out of whatever word I need to come up with. Wild jumping is. Premier is one thing I'm pretty happy with here. Top politician going to European, so put an E on the end of Premier. Opposes to Iman. What will go in there? Not much. Impugn. Impugn? Is that the word? Impugn. Wild jumping jack abandons. I thought impugn was to kind of insult someone. Impugn. If you impugn someone, you sort of talk down their name. Oh yeah, jumping jack. It's an anagram of jumping, isn't it, without the J on it. Impugn. So I think I'm going to have to just go with these answers I've got. At least, well, those ones I'm fairly happy with now. Cinnamon, which just leaves this to be create. I think that's make. I'm going to go with make. That's as far as I go. 2809. Oh wow. Well, yeah. I'm just quite. I wouldn't say I'm surprised. I'm really pleased to get through that, given that within about a minute of looking at those early clues and only getting what meat and half a mile and whatever the other one was on my first look through, and chance I think it was. I just thought I'm not going to enjoy this, and I really didn't know what was going on. So to actually finish that is good. I'm going to go through the clues as best I can. So obviously French food is the cheese brie. That is IE, and to the rear of British, BR for British. We've got popular is in. We've got a group which is a faction with the leader taken off, so it becomes inaction, which is failing to perform. We've got impugn, which apparently means to oppose. We've got anagram of jumping without the J, and the anagram is indicated by wild. We've got a former lover is an X. We've got abandoned bottle, so they're almost an empty but without the Y, and free is exempt. A group of hunters is apparently a meat. Satisfied is met. Bagging the tail of grouse, so the last letter of grouse is an E. We've got a road marker as a milepost, something no one's used in, a term no one's used in about 70 years. Motorway is an M1, large English, and then letters are post. You receive your mail on post. Board is weary, concealing P for power, provided by working, and working is on. So what the provided by is doing in there, not really sure, but munitions is weaponry. We've got a web program is a bot, and beginning to harm is H, so two things is both. Church is CH, just standard abbreviation. An expert is an ACE, accepting N for new, gives us a risk or a chance. Liberal American, so L for liberal, US for American, going backed, and a try is an attempt, and passion is sultry. Did I work this one out? Ran round Sydney, so Sid is Sydney, and then loped is ran. Off balance is lopsided. Right is R, to deploy is to use, and a plan is a ruse. So there's the crosses. On the downs we've got Premier for a top politician, going to Europe, so put E for European on the end of it, and then a film debut is a premiere. Luster is an anagram of result, indicated by going off, and a sequel. The result is the sequel of whatever occurred before it. I think oral statements things there's a sound like of a fender on Monday, so sinner, and spicy stuff is cinnamon. Create market that's failing regularly, so I think this is just saying take the R and the T out of market, so those two regular letters taken out, which is a very abnormal use of the regular kind of tactic thing, and create is to make. Looks up is to, so looks is peers, I peer in something, I look into it, put it upwards, gives us that, and then take in the introduction of theatrical, so put a T in there, gives you Streep, so Meryl Streep, the Hollywood star. Concession is a sop, securing an A, put an A into it to give a TV series, which is a soap, could be a soap. Bet, if you bet something, if you bet you lay odds. A political advisor is an aide, keeping source of scandal, so put an S into aid, gives lay aside, which is to keep something in reserve. A sort of comic is a satirist, and an anagram of artist is satirist, and fun is telling us there's an anagram. Wordplay is pun, is hard. I mean, I like a good pun, so I quite like that clue. And to beat is to punish. Negative comment is boo, involving the French, so le for French, and debut for Ravel is an R, and Ravel wrote Bolero. Oh gosh, this piece, that's obvious when you look at it in that sense. Ring Houses of Parliament, so ring is a hoop, Houses of Parliament is HOP, initials, about nothing is put another O in there. And limits are ends, and we've got the borders of European, so EN, and domains DS, ends. So there we go. All done, 28.9. Pleased to get through that one.